King Shibi was a shining example of virtue, known throughout the land for his justice, compassion, and unwavering commitment to righteousness. His name resonated with the ideals of a golden age, a time when kings ruled with Dharma at the heart of their reign. Shibi's fame reached far and wide, attracting the attention of even the celestial beings. They wondered, was this king truly as virtuous as the tales proclaimed? Was his commitment to Dharma unwavering? The gods decided to test the king's legendary generosity. The gods devised a plan to test Shibi's resolve. Indra, the king of the gods, transformed into a hawk, while Agni, the god of fire, took the form of a dove. The dove, fleeing in terror, sought refuge in King Shibi's hands. The hawk swooped down, demanding its natural prey. The hawk argued that it was his right to feed on the dove. To deny him his sustenance was to go against the natural order of the world. Shibi was faced with an impossible choice. Should he uphold the laws of nature, sacrificing the helpless dove? Or should he protect the dove, defying the hawk and potentially disrupting the balance of the universe? The king's heart was torn. He was a protector of all creatures, yet he was also bound by the laws of Dharma. The weight of the decision pressed down on him. Lives hung in the balance, and the very essence of his being was being scrutinized. King Shibi found himself on the horns of a dilemma. Refusing the hawk would be a violation of natural law. Yet, handing over a creature seeking his protection felt like a betrayal of his own dharma. He decided to offer the hawk an equal weight of his own flesh, a substitution for the dove's life. The hawk agreed, but demanded a precise measure. Shibi, without hesitation, began cutting flesh from his own body. He placed it on the scales, but the dove still weighed heavier. He added more and more flesh onto the scale, his resolve never wavering, his face etched with determination. Yet the scales remained stubbornly tipped in the dove's favor. Finally, Shibi, in his ultimate act of self-sacrifice, stepped onto the scale, offering his entire being to save the dove. As Shibi stepped onto the scale, a blinding light filled the room. The hawk and dove vanished. In their place stood Indra and Agni, their divine forms revealed. They had witnessed the unwavering commitment of King Shibi. He had shown that his compassion knew no bounds, his adherence to righteousness absolute. His willingness to sacrifice his very being for the sake of a helpless creature proved his unparalleled virtue. The gods were deeply moved by Shibi's actions. They showered him with blessings, restoring his health and granting him long life and prosperity. His kingdom flourished. His people thrived under his just and compassionate rule. His tale became a beacon of inspiration, reminding everyone of the power of selflessness and the triumph of Dharma. King Shibi's story transcends time. It speaks to the very core of human values, reminding us of the importance of compassion, selflessness, and unwavering adherence to truth. In a world often driven by self-interest, Shibi's tale serves as a powerful antidote. It compels us to look beyond our own needs and consider the well-being of others, even the smallest and most vulnerable. Shibi's story prompts introspection. It urges us to examine our own moral compass. Would we, in the face of such a dilemma, choose the path of righteousness, even at great personal cost? His actions illuminate the path of true Dharma, a path that demands courage, empathy, and a willingness to stand up for what is right, regardless of the consequences. King Shibi's legacy extends far beyond the borders of his ancient kingdom. His story continues to inspire, to challenge, and to remind us of the boundless capacity for compassion that resides within the human heart. It is a timeless tale that speaks to the very essence of what it means to be truly human, to live a life of purpose, to stand by our values, and to strive for a world where righteousness and compassion prevail. King Shibi's story is a shining testament to the power of selflessness. It serves as a guiding light for all who seek to lead a life of meaning and purpose, a life dedicated to the greater good. His story echoes through time, a timeless reminder of the enduring strength of compassion and the profound impact of one man's unwavering commitment to Dharma.